super year with all the choir students and Miss Moll's piano students. I know they've all had a great year. I would like to take just a moment here. Miss Moll came to us here at Nixa Junior High 5 years ago, and it was quite a privilege and an honor to bring her in, and I know she probably remembers this day as well as I do, because when we were doing interviews for the choir position, it's just not that every single teacher in this building doesn't matter, because every single one of them matters greatly, and I feel like we work very hard to provide your children the absolute best teachers in the state of Missouri. But when we were hiring for a choir teacher, my background is in music. I was actually a band director too, and I said, we want to be sure we're getting the best person. For their interview, we're going to put them in front of the kids and have them teach the kids. Now that's a pretty high pressure interview, but Miss Moll came in and just did awesome, and I knew just the second I saw her in front of the students that she was going to do great things with our kids, and she has every moment of her time here in 5 years, and I will tell you that it's a real benefit to have an office wall that shares with the music room, because I get to hear them every single day. Now I will say this, when they're doing warm-ups and I have guests in my office or somebody meeting with me and they start hearing some of the warm-ups, they kind of look at me strange. I said, it's choir, it's normal, it's fine. But the reality of this is Miss Moll has not just had 5 fantastic years, but Miss Moll has had 31 fantastic years teaching music and teaching children. And that is quite an accomplishment, and one that I can tell you as someone who's done it, I know these are amazingly talented students she's working with, and they do a super job, but it doesn't pull into a performance like this on its own, and I know that very well from experience. And while she makes it look effortless, it definitely is not effortless. It is quite a skill that she has and a gift that she has. At any rate, Greg, if you come on out just a minute, I would like to present Miss Moll on behalf of the Nixa School Board, on behalf of Nixa Schools, and on behalf of our faculty and staff. I would like to present Miss Moll with a plaque that says, in appreciation of 31 years dedicated to educating children, May 2011. And Miss Moll, it has been a pleasure. Say a few words too, and so on behalf of all of Miss Moll's students, at first I would like to bring up Landon and Haley. Landon and Haley. And they have something for you on behalf of all students. Greg.
You truly have impacted every single one of our lives. Sorry, oh my goodness! And we thank you from the entire choir. Oh my goodness! Thank you so much.
You've changed our lives more than just musically, but in your attitude every day. You're always so bright and happy, and you make us better people. So thank you so much.
I don't know how I could follow that. I do have a few things I'd like to say, because I get the privilege of working with Cheryll Moll every single day, and I've watched many people conduct choirs, and I've watched many people conduct this age of student, and I have never met a master teacher like Cheryll Moll, and I say that with all sincerity. And not only that, I was thinking about what I would say tonight, and I wrote some things down, because I think she needs to hear them, because people talk well about you behind your back, Cheryl. I don't know if you know that. But anytime I bring up Cheryl to somebody in our community and across the state, we go to conventions several times a year. One thing that keeps coming up, and I think it's a true testament to the kind of character that she has, they'll say, she is solid as a rock, and I agree with that. And there's so much that is behind that. I kind of feel like the kids do. She brightens my day. When I'm having a rough day, I see Cheryl, and she is there, steady, consistent. She has the utmost integrity and character. She is hardworking. She is selfless. There are so many things that she does behind the scenes that you all will never know to try to make these students have the best possible experience. And she doesn't just work with only students who are extremely talented. She will work with anyone and give everything she has above and beyond. And I've seen that, and it is amazing to watch, and it inspires me to do what she has done for 31 years. I can't imagine the hours and the thousands of children that you have impacted for, like they talked about, for the rest of their lives, Cheryl. And so I don't want to keep going on and on. I was a little afraid to do this because Cheryl's not one for ceremony. Knowing her as long as I have, she's very humble and would never want to bring attention to herself. But the high school students love you very dearly as well and remember you from their experience. And so we have a huge basket of cards. I hope you don't get mad at me. She's going to have to open a lot of cards, but they wrote you special cards from them. And we have a few of the students here tonight that wanted to thank you, and we have a couple of plaques in there ourselves from the high school, because not only have you touched these students, but you've touched students for many years, and they love you dearly, and we just thank you for your contribution, not only to the music community, but just to the profession itself, and the kind of students that they are going to become because of your impact on them, Cheryl. And I'm not very happy about this, because I love Cheryl very much as a friend, and I think that whoever takes your place has big shoes to fill, and I will say that very sincerely. Thank you very much, and let's give her another round of applause.
Thank you. I was not expecting this. Thank you so much. This is such an incredible school district, an incredible junior high. This, what a way to the last 5 years of my life. I mean, awesome. Thank you so much, Mr. McGee. He's wonderful. Administration's wonderful. Students, wonderful. Parents, I love you all. You're great. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming this evening, and have a great summer, and we'll see you back next year.